After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Agatha. Okay. New gamma coil for analyzing. We have some gloss. I want to see something. Customization. Hair color. Yeah, that's more what I'm going for. Highlights. No black though. Interesting. Eyebrows. Facial hair. Can I use? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh god, no. No. Just no. Sorry. I think I stick with the one I have, but I want to just the color. Good. Okay. Sorry. Daily Bugle report. I don't know if I want to read that. Okay.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
We had this. I don't know if we can use that to open the wall with the crack in it. What? I would like to test that. If I can find the crack in the wall. That's where we were yesterday night. Which nobody really seems to bother. Here's the wall. And here was the crack somewhere. Yeah, here. Is that possible? Nope.
The goddess disagrees.
Okay. How about the well? Ah! Interesting.
Oster smiles upon me.
That's interesting. Arcane key. You collect an arcane key. Arcane keys can open arcane chests gathered around the abbey. Interesting. So here's a fire which apparently burns and we cannot use or do anything with. Question is that? Oh, okay.
Goddess must be busy.
You never know. We'll see how that turns out in the future. So we have one arcane key. Let's see. What the fuck? Excellent. Each haven can be used only once. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Interesting. What's that all about? 1% on the light path. Interesting. Abilities, resources, gloss, masterworks, quest items. Oh, that's a quest item. Interesting. Okay. I say we use the chest in the abbey. There was another one over there, but I guess the abbey one. Look for arcane chests on the abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane keys. Arcane chest rest periodically, so return to previously open chests to see if you can open them again. The higher your arcane level is, the more rewards you gain. Okay. Gain 1 free. Okay. Charm of Clarity. Gain 1 redraw free. Interesting. Let's go to the forge.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
We desperately need to get into this crate.
Invite to Haven. Okay. Wait. Save. Yes.
How's it going, boss?
We have a gamma coil. Let's do this.
This never gets old. You're welcome, Hunter.
Holy flame. Okay. Damage on enemy or restore health. Damage or health. That's not too bad. Damage or health.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Good day, Hunter.
Gain the new combat ability for a hero. We'll do that. Equipped. So that one. And yeah, we edit our deck. And I would say get rid of this one. This one? Can I salvage? I don't want to salvage that one. How's this working? I'm old. Unequipped. Okay. Maximum 4 attacks allowed. Oh, because that's okay, I guess. So I have to get rid of one of these. This does 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage. Oh. Holy Flame and this one. If I go, can I get like? Can I break the no? Can't break it. Okay, that's fine. I think we talk to him.
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Destroy it with Hydra full taint. Would it really give us an? Okay, let's make something powerful.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite.
Interesting that it's got like an light, because I thought with destroying it would be like more of the light way, but I think destruction is more of the dark way. So
What have you brought me today?
you have an
I'm
artifact.
always in a few places at once, so no time. I'm not expecting any difficulties with this one. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay, interesting.
Fascinating. This artifact is mundane in every conceivable way.
It's his own artifact, and he's fascinated by... Yeah, whatever. Research level increased by 1. So, tutorial. Research. Research projects takes a day to complete, but grants powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. So, we could... Item bench... The Way of Fang. Complete 3 missions with Blade, okay. Supernatural Fabricator. Waving magics and science is fine in theory, but practical, well, there isn't much practical over. It works together, Tony, and I might be able to fabricate something pretty powerful. Items to be helpful in combat. Level 1. Complete 1 mission with Doctor Strange. Takes a day of research. War games. Blah, blah, blah. Kara says we need to upgrade our game, meet a new threat as usual. She's right about that. Air workstation running endless combat. Increases ability options and earn an additional ability when you move. Gamma coil. Craft single-use combat items. Single-use combat items. I don't know if I need those. Do I have to decide? I don't know. I think we go with this one.
Remind me again why...
Research is now in progress. Return to the forge tomorrow. Okay. Research.
Shh. Tony is working.
Ah, we can research the other ones as well. Okay, interesting. Study, artifacts and gamma.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Robbie.
You,
Hi.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
Yeah, I'll look forward to it.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Yeah, I guess. Here's stuff to collect. Interesting. Good. But I think that's enough for today. Let's oh, hi.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
We have to check that Haven thing next time, I guess. I don't know what that is, but it says once per run, per game play, language, per game playthrough. So yeah, we have new looks. We discovered a lot of new stuff, and we will go on forward to that and train with Sparky next time. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it so far. I have some slip-ups with language now and then, because yeah, it's late. But we will see. I'm looking forward to play more Midnight Suns because I really enjoy the characters, the story, and everything that comes with it, and hoping to discover more mysteries with everything that is around this place and the story in total. So we will see us in the next one. Stay safe.